Hey everybody, it's Chevy Nobody Else's Auto. Out here on the road checking out some more cool old iron at a buddy of mine's place. This is the guy I stop here occasionally. We do some content here, but he's not open to the public. He's retired, can't really get out much anymore, but he says if you got any questions, you can always call me. I get through his area a couple times a year. It is quite a ways away from me. Obviously much more woody, much more heavily wooded, much more moisture in this area than what I see in my area. But I still get a lot of trim pieces here, and I always get stopped by and see my old friends. So let's go check out a couple more cool things sitting around here. Starting off with this 1960 Buick LeSabre two-door hardtop. Something you don't see very often. This car's been here a long time. I remember getting parts off this car when I first started coming in here almost, holy cow, almost 30 years ago. Not a lot left on it. Few bits and pieces on the dash yet. But man, the overgrowth is so bad in here. The trees are so deep and thick. But missing the other fender, missing the other door. Nowhere near complete, but still kind of cool to see an old two-door hardtop LeSabre again. Little Dart two-door. Once again, just not much here. Pretty heavily stripped. 74 the way it looks. See if we can kind of work our way around the other side and check this one out a little bit better, but it doesn't look like there's a lot left on this one. These trees around here are definitely tough. That old Dart also been pretty heavily stripped. Was crunched in the front, probably why it ended up in here to start with years and years ago. Little F85, 65 I believe. And very little left of this car. This car looks like it had a fire years and years ago, and not a heck of a lot left of that old little F85. Chevy Pickup, 48 to 50 era. Check this dude out. Not really quite sure what this was. Some sort of a, I wonder if it was a winch truck, and this pole actually stood up. Is it? Yeah, it is hinged. Holy cow, I don't want to get in the middle of these babies. Check out those thorns. So we're gonna have to, it literally has the camera. The thorns got the camera. Okay, it is hinged up here. It does have a massive gear crank assembly down here. Has a catch on that top gear. There is a cable laying in there. And I'm hung up again. So, not sure how this deal worked. Obviously, that could come out. But I don't know. Don't really see a way you could get it much higher than that. It would be too short. So there again. But that's the interesting part about looking at these old cars in yards. Look at the setup in there. The angle iron inside the bed that's all mounted to. That was quite a contraption for its day. Wow. A lot of work and a lot of ingenuity into that for whatever it was. Ford wagon. Work our way back through some more trees. Here's the other side of this 60 Buick, and not much here. See the door's gone, the fender's gone, pretty much overtaken by trees. Let's take a quick peek back in here if we can see some of this stuff. Not much. There's an old 52 to 54 era Ford. That's too thick that I don't even think I'm going to try to get back in there. And this is a good example of what a lot of this looks like. And those are all thorn bushes. It gets that thick. Pretty difficult to get around in here sometimes. Big old Mercury. Is this a tractor? I think there's a tractor in there. Let's go see if we can find out. I see that big wheel in there. I seen that wheel in there, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Let's see if we can find out. Holy cow, I think it is a tractor. Check it out. It was a tractor. Ow. There we can see the big wheel on that beast. Huh. That's interesting. We can see the front. Man, it's tough to see. There's the front axle and spindle right there by that tree. And that's what it was, a tractor that got tipped over back in here who knows how long ago. So there we have it, some more cool stuff. Just buried, rough, rusty, incomplete, but you know, that's kind of the way things are in here. Fortunately, it's here. There's still a lot of good pieces to get. I always find bits and pieces when I'm here that help people with their builds. Once this stuff is gone and flat, it's gone forever. I know a lot of people have seen these videos and commented that stuff, there's nothing good there. Well, there's a lot of good bits and pieces. And everybody who always says, you know, you should send that to the crusher, think about that next time you need a bitter piece for your car, because these cars like this are the reason that we have bits and pieces for a lot of those other ones. So even though it's rough, it's here. And fortunately, he lets me share some of it with you. But like I said earlier, if you got a question, just give me a shout. 620-786-4428. That number is in the description part of the video. And I'll try to catch up with him next time I get through this neck of the woods. So if you like these old cars, you like old trucks, you like memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. That's all we do on here is old cars and trucks and memorabilia, because it's pretty much all I know to talk about. But we have a lot of fun with it. We do a lot of cool live stuff, and we have a blast on here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out some of the lives, and definitely check out some of the other videos. Got any questions, give me a shout. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming. I've had a lot of cool stuff coming into my yard, a lot of new inventory videos coming up. You're not going to want to miss any of it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We sure hope to see you soon on the next video.